My injury occurred after work. I drive school bus and I had to go pay my mortgage, so I went to the bank and walked into their foyer, and lo and behold, the ceiling fell on my head. I realized I needed medical attention when I was waking up in the ambulance and once we were at the hospital. I wasn't really certain what all was wrong. When I was evaluated in the emergency room, we had neurology come in and assist with some things. I was having slurred speech and the dizzy spells and the vertigo and passing out in and out, and so they addressed the concussion immediately. The impact of day-to-day life after this incident, it is really, truly difficult to put into words. So many things happened. My husband works for the Illinois Department of Corrections, and he had to take a lot of time off to assist me. I couldn't be home alone. I was a fall risk because of the severe concussion. So that was a bit difficult, you know, not necessarily full loss of wages, but he had to take all of his vacation time to assist me. My youngest son happens to work at BMW of Peoria, and Clinton Lehman went forward and told my son, you may need to reach out to somebody, and I know a guy. He knew that there was a concern, there was a major concern, and I'm very grateful that he suggested Mr. LaFonte, because his wisdom and expertise were, we couldn't be more proud and more grateful to have him, not just as an attorney, but as a friend. Now he's definitely become a friend. First impression when I met Jim, I was still struggling with travel. So coming to the practice, literally driving just from Washington to Peoria, it was a struggle. He was so kind, and he turned off the lights, or dimmed the lights, and whispered and was just so sensitive and so kind. I knew I was struggling with being able to articulate and just word recall. It was still extremely difficult for me. And he said, we've got all the time in the world. I didn't feel like I was just a client. From the moment I walked in the door, I felt like he genuinely cared about me and not just the case. Looking back on it all, Mr. LaFonte, he didn't settle just because there were additional complications with who the case was ending with. He made sure that the sum really met the standard. There was a lot of medical bills, and he absolutely advocated for me and for the case, no question. If I were to speak with somebody, or if I could encourage anybody who's been in an accident or a situation where they're debating whether or not they should get legal counsel, I would highly suggest speaking to Mr. LaFonte. He was very clear and concise at explaining certain things might seem like they might require assistance, and some things definitely require. And if he doesn't need to take the case, that was not an issue. He's still happy to meet with folks and help them and give them wise counsel and be generous with his wisdom, which was definitely one of the main reasons I personally was encouraged to have him because I knew that what he was sharing absolutely was coming from not just trying to acquire a clientele, but he really does have a heart for helping people.